Hi friends, welcome to GMK tutorials. In this video, we are going to see about the image compression. Okay, in this video, we are going to see about the image compression. So in this video, we are going to see about the image compression. So still, if you are not subscribing our channel, so please subscribe our channel. It gives a lot of information to your career regarding the electronics and communication and also other departments information also. Okay, let us move on to the image compression. First of all, this image is nothing but consists of two parts, right? So image is nothing but is a two-dimensional function. It can be represented as f of x comma y, where x comma y are represents the spatial coordinates of a function f. The amplitude of a function at a particular spatial coordinates is generally called as a pixel. This is already basic information, each and every student having some minimum knowledge. Now coming to the what is meant by compression. So compression means that, so what is meant by compression? So compression means that the amount of data required to represent an image is the one of the basic need of representing the images. Now compression means reducing the amount of information or reducing the amount of data required to represent an information is generally called as a compression. Okay, so reducing, simply I can write reducing amount of data to represent information, right? So the amount of data required, reducing the amount of data to represent a particular information is generally called as a image compression. First of all, what is the need of image compression? Why we are reducing the amount of data? Basically, most of the information consisting in the form of a digital format. Suppose if you are taking a 2 hours of video, it consisting of a lot of information about, for example, if you take it is around 2.2 gigahertz, if you are taking a 720 into 480 pixel information of the corresponding. So at that time there is a lot of information need to be stored in the corresponding device. It is also a heavy burden for storing such amount of information. Suppose if you are reducing the amount of data, obviously we can reduce the space required to store the images also, image or maybe video or anything else. That is a basic need. Moreover, suppose if you want to transmit the information from one device to another device through a network, it consumes a lot of bandwidth also. So bandwidth is also one of the most important criteria for wireless communication. So for that purpose, we need to reduce the amount of data to represent a particular same information. So that is a basic agenda behind the image compression. Coming to the data compression or maybe image, so in case of the same, if you are reducing the amount of data to represent a particular image is generally called as image compression, right? So image compression means that reducing the amount of data to represent image. So that is nothing but image compression, right? So I think it is very clear up to now, right? So this is the image compression, that is the basic intention behind it. So coming to the some of the basic differences, data and information, both are different. So data and information both are different. Okay, so here data means that we can convey the information. Data means that by which information is conveyed. That means suppose if you want to convey any information, we can number of ways is there. Suppose tomorrow is the holiday, that the same information can be announced in the mic, it can be text in the WhatsApp, or it may be sending in the form of one kind of a service. These are the different ways to represent the same information. So that is generally called as data. Information means that whatever the main theme behind the main theme, you are going to transfer the other person or maybe other device, that is nothing but information. So here suppose in the representation point of view, there is a possibility for same information will be repeated, that is generally called as irrelevant information. So that is generally called as a redundant data. That means the data is repeated multiple times, that is generally called as a irredundant data. Suppose let it be considered B bar and B are the bits used to represent the same information. That means these are the number of bits used to represent the information. Let it be considered I is the information. The same information can be represented B bar bits as well as B bits. So information may be same, but representing of the information is different. Okay. So here relative redundancy R is equal to 1 minus 1 by C, where C is nothing but compression ratio. C is generally called as a compression ratio. So this compression ratio C is equal to B by B bar. That means it is a ratio of B by B bar. So this is a just a basic fundamental information regarding the image compression. So image compression is very important for real-time applications. That means if you want to reducing the size of the images, reducing the amount of data represented text, or maybe reducing the amount of data to transfer the video files. So because of we are all using a digital world, so it is not possible to store each and every information same amount of resolution. So for that purpose, obviously we need to reduce the corresponding data, then only it is very useful also. So in case of the redundancy, there is a in case of the two-dimensional intensity arrays, data redundancies can be classified into three categories. That is nothing but first one is nothing but coding redundancy. Second one is nothing but spatial redundancy, spatial or temporal redundancy. It is for video point of view, temporal redundancy. And third one is nothing but irrelevant information. Irrelevant information. These are the three different types of redundancies, data redundancies in the two-dimensional intensity arrays. Okay, so these topics can be studied in the next video. Okay, so please watch the videos till the end. Okay, thank you for watching GMQ tutorials. Thank you.